Yo, what's up? This is Shao Star here to review My Hero Academia chapter 116. It's pretty much a live reaction since I haven't gone through it yet, and I assume we're gonna go from where we left off with All Might and All for One talking. Our first page is a pretty beastly page of Bakugo. Insolent and indomitable, the noble beast of Class 1A. I gotta say that actually describes him pretty well. Okay. See, there's that one. Okay. On a side note, they give us a pretty nice page of Ochaku. See, yep, nice. Alright, moving on. And we got another page of this freak show again. These are nice and everything, but let's get through the chapters. One thing I hate is when they feel like the first 5 or 6 pages with fan art. That's like unnecessary. Anyway, chapter starts off with what exactly does All Might want to discuss with the greatest evil? Alright, so we're basically getting like a broad eye view of the facility that One for All is in. And like I don't want to say it's like off the coast, but it looks like it's pretty well separated from the rest of society. And he's commenting that this place is a bit stiff, All for One. For example, let's say your back is itchy and you try to scratch it by rubbing against the back of the chair. Okay, that's a way to start a conversation, but we'll just roll with it. The moment you do, all of the cameras in this place will point at you. I mean, all of the guns in this place will point at you, my bad. Your vital signs, your brain waves, they're monitoring them at all times. If you so much as think about activating your quirk, their hands will already be gripped around your throat. To be imprisoned deep underground by so many levels of security, this place is built for the complete and utter exclusion of the wicked. They might have made it after a Greek legend. They called it Tartarus. It is the name of the god of hell. It is fitting that the fate of those who betrayed the gods have fallen to me. Okay. We got One for All. I mean, All for One. I mean, whatever the hell. This guy, he's basically pointing out that, like, yeah, there's got cameras and guns all pointed at him. Like I said in the last chapter, that was a gun, not a camera. And if he so much as make his like any reaction towards trying to escape or activating even one of the many quirks he stole, he's gonna get an ass full of bullets. And he calls it Tartarus, apparently. I don't know where he got that from, but okay. All Might simply comments, there's no way you're getting out of here, you know. And All for One, he says, let's assume that to be the case. So what do you want from me? Where's Grand Torino? Did you come of your own accord? What's with that pitiful costume of yours? You don't mean to tell me that you're still working as a hero. I mean, it's a pretty beastly costume. The only problem is now that he's all skinny and skeletal, like it basically fits on him like tying a sheep around a 3-year-old. Yeah. All from One simply comments, you love to run your mouth, don't you? And then All for One, he's like, come on now, sympathize with me a little. It's been so long since I've had a proper conversation. Yeah, I'd imagine nobody wants to talk to you right now. Where is Shigaraki? Shigaraki, okay. We're just gonna go with that for now. And he's looking like, I don't know. Unlike you, I've already let my successor carry on. And All Might's like, you bastard, what are you after? What were you trying to do? Against all reason, you managed to keep your body alive. You were able to endure and live for this long, and all the while you dedicate yourself to exploitation, manipulation, and controlling others. What were you trying to accomplish? Okay, so All Might's just trying to figure out what the hell is he up to. And like at this point, he acknowledges that Shigaraki is already his successor and is carrying on his work right now. Okay, let's see. This is an unproductive discussion topic. Even if you listened, you wouldn't be able to understand. There are always going to be people who cannot see eye to eye. Uh, so he's looking like we're the same, you and I, we're the same. In the same way you aspire to be the hero of justice, I yearn to be the king of evil. Simple as that. I had the power to embrace these ideals and embody them. If I can live on eternity through these ideals, then no effort is too great for me. Okay, so he's ultimately acknowledging that he wants to be evil. And you can see, like, okay, you can't really see because it's backwards, but yeah, he's ultimately acknowledging that he wants to be evil. If that's the case, why the successor? And he's looking like you really have to ask that? Interesting. It's because you took everything away from me. Look at this body. It's with this tube that I'm barely able to keep on living. All because of you, my ideals, which I thought were limitless, became limited. When people know that there will be an end, they can trust. It's like that with everything, the housing and buildings we construct, even the food we put in our mouths. Everything has been made by humans to be entrusted to other humans. I'm just trying to do what everyone else is doing. Okay, so I guess that's an interesting way to look at it. I mean, I suppose the last time they fought, obviously they injured each other, but between the two of them, it looks like he got fucked up worse. And he realizes that he probably can't keep on being a hero, so he's basically he basically decided to live on through his successor. So he's at least realistic. He's not one of those who believe, okay, I'm going to live forever no matter what happens, even if I can't see, even if I need life supports on me, nothing can stop me. He's at least realistic. So, okay, I can go ahead and give him a point in that regard. All right, let's see. It says All Might has 3 minutes later, 3 minutes left. And he's like, wait, that's not all. I still have more to say. Yes, that's right. So I guess since nobody's talked to him in a while, even if it's All Might, he wants to keep on talking. That's right. That I thought the world would be pretty shaken up by the news of your retirement. How is it out there? He is completely cut off from information about the outside world. Please refrain from any impudent discussions. All right. So he's looking like, what a shame. I'm pretty sure it's something like this, though. Right now, with the anxiety caused by your departure and the concerns caused by the hero's new leader, Endeavor, I'm sure the media is appealing to the entirety of the hero society. In other words, sensing that growing insecurity in the world, the so-called outcasts of society who don't support heroes will begin to take action. thinking that they may be able to shape the way society behaves. They are beginning to organize themselves. Tomaru will likely continue to keep himself concealed for a while so that he can continue to see the organization he's building and can expand his influence. I'm sure that there is dissertations among villainy as well. If the scenario I'm illustrating is actually unfolding in that manner, then more or less how I thought things would turn out. And if things are really as I say they are, then the reason will have been because of your retirement and a lie that is your appearance. I'm not gonna lie, he's actually pretty accurate with what he just said. All right, next page, next page. Let's see. Moving forward, now that you are no longer able to save anybody, all you can do is sit and look on at these villains that you were responsible for creating. I believe you will spend the rest of your life stricken by your powerlessness and inability to do anything. But really, I want to hear it from you. How does it feel? People often get upset when their feelings are guessed correctly. What a shame you can't hit me here. Uh, All Might, like, he was getting pretty mad, but it looks like he calmed down pretty well. I mean, he's just got that expression looking like, okay, you got me riled up a little bit, but I'm good. All right. He says, you of all people, don't you go around and assume you know everything. I understand your thinking very well. All this time, I've been thinking about how much that fact would disturb you. Gariki, the blood relative of my master, I know both the boy and I are to be killed by him. That's the gist of it, and it isn't it? Okay. Uh, Sorry, this page caught me a bit off guard, but let me go ahead and lighten it. Basically, it's showing a picture of Deku literally crumbling from what I guess from what Tomaru did to him, and the same thing said for All Might. He's basically envisioning that Tomaru is going to kill him. And you're going back to Toreno. He said, "No, no. What would you do if you found him? You are no longer capable of seeing him as a villain. You would be at a complete loss. No matter what his lineage is, at the end of the day, he's a criminal." And All Might strikes a very epic face. I will not die. I won't allow Shigaraki to kill me. I will not be killed. The future you envisioned will never happen, you bastard. So yeah, he's basically striking his epic face like, what? Okay, here we go. He's refusing to acknowledge his All Might's future, but at the same time, I can't help but feel like this is kind of a death flag for him. He said, "I'm here to settle things." You said, "Did you come here to tell me that?" And they're telling All Might that his time is up and asking him to exit. All Might turns around. He's like, "The fusion you envision. I'll smash it. I'll smash it however many times I need to. And you can sit here spending the rest of your life looking on." So as All Might starts to leave, this dude just starts cackling. Like almost as if he's happy to hear that or some shit. The rest of my life, huh? Does this mean that this guy's found some way to escape or something? Sorry for the timing conflict with the school. the producers around Tyrus are especially the procedures around Tyrus are especially troublesome. How did it all go? All Might's looking like if you were hoping for any semblance of useful information, then I'm sorry to disappoint you. Well, I didn't think it'd be that simple. We've got a long road ahead of us. His take is that Shigaraki will stay concealed and work to expand his power. If we're to take that serious, trying to carry on another raid seems like a fool's errand. And one last thing, because of the strict procedures, I wasn't able to take any information, any notes, but my interview would stay. All right, let's see. All Might's got young Midoriya. He's literally got this kid's name on his phone called Young Midoriya. I think he has an Android. I don't know. But he basically sends him a text says, "Thanks to you, I was able to take another step forward," and shows him a picture of his ID. And All Might's smiling. He's looking like, not gonna lie, I'm slightly heartwarmed at that. Like, it's nothing big, but seeing that his successor is moving on, I can understand that All Might would be proud. He's looking like, what's up? And he just tells him to keep his eye on the road. So we're cutting back over to the classes, class 1A, and Midoriya's just wondering if he saw his message. And he's basically talking with his friends. He's like, back to normal classes start tomorrow. If you can call hero classes normal classes, then okay. Uh, they're really not doing anything. Just commenting about summer break and shit. Sorry about that. All right, so it looks like Deku's about to Izuku's about to go ahead and text his mom next, I guess. I don't know if he texts her first or All Might first or whatever. And Bakugo shows up. He's looking like, come outside. It's about your quirk. Okay, so that's finally coming to full head. Bakugo wants to talk about his quirk now. Okay, and let's see. Uh, yep, that's basically the last page. All we get is a nice little picture of Suya, or Flappy as she likes to call. Okay, that's the end of 116. Not a lot really happened on it. I mean, we got some dialogue from All Might, and we got some from All for One. Other than that, nothing really happened. No big reveals or anything. Pretty much stuff that we already knew. I mean, we at least acknowledged that he wants to be the king of evil. That he's somehow upset that All Might made that impossible. I mean, now he's choosing a successor. He's at least realistic about his views, but that's pretty much all there is. Next chapter, we're gonna find out whether or not what's his name. Bakugo found out if Bakugo, he already knows that he was given a quirk. But the question is, does Bakugo know that the quirk came from All Might or not? We're going to find that out next chapter. So then, I guess that's it for now. Go ahead and leave your comments in below. Tell me what you think. Subscribe if you want to. If not, then that's your life. Otherwise, Shadowstar signing out.